Hey guys, this is XX Quickscopes XX or Zane, whichever I don't mind, and this is right off the back of my CM Punk video, but I'm going to be discussing views on Christian and Orton's uh, feud and where the Capital Punishment match it was all right. It was pretty good. I still think the over the limit match was better. I'm just going to discuss what this feud has to hold for the future because I well, it's kind of obvious that this feud is still going to progress. Yeah, this feud is going to progress into, I don't know, what's gonna happen, but I've sort of got a little prediction of what could happen. So you've had Christian. He's had two chances at two shots at the World Championship. He lost both. Over the limit, capital punishment. That's it. Now, as towards the end of the match, when you saw Christian have his foot underneath the rope, I think that has a part to play in the feud progressing. I think Christian's going to make it clear, that my foot was underneath the rope, whatever, whatever. But I think the crowd, and especially the general manager Theodore Long, I don't think he's going to go along with it because he's going to say, look, Christian, you've had two shots at the World Championship. It's time to give someone else a shot. Now, who else? Now, I honestly think at Money in the Bank, you're not going to see Christian face Orton, and I'll get to that bit in a minute. But as for who Orton could face, um, I honestly don't know. You're probably looking at maybe Sheamus, you know, Cody Rhodes is caught of, and DB is caught with DBRC, and Brian, what's his name? Brian Daniels, whatever the fuck he's called. uh, Daniel Bryan, that's it. And then you've got Mark Henry. You're sort of in that position, but I don't think that's going to happen. So you're kind of looking at Sheamus to face Orton at the next pay-per-view event, which is Money in the Bank. And simple reason for that is, Christian's had two shots at the championship, and sorry, that's my phone. Christian's had two shots at the championship, and it's time for someone else, him to go to the back of the queue, and someone else to have a shot. Now this is where what I think is going to happen. I think Christian is going to enter for the Money in the Bank competition for the SmackDown showing, and I think he's going to win it. I don't know who. I reckon he will be in the match. I don't think they'd have Orton face Christian a third time in a third pay-per-view event in the Royal. You just have to mix things up a bit. And I think they need to make it a little bit more interesting. So that's why I think they'll have Christian win Money in the Bank. Whoever will be in the match, I don't know. You might have like Cody Rhodes, you know, Ted DiBiase, maybe Sin Cara, a few superstars like that. Just mix it up a bit. But I think in the end you'll have Christian win, and I don't know when he'll cash it in. He will cash it in on. I think you'll have Orton defeat Sheamus at Money in the, or whoever it may be, at Money in the Bank, and I think we'll progress to the next pay-per-view event, which is SummerSlam. And I think you'll have Christian cash in on blah, blah. He'll cash it in on Orton. When he'll do it, I don't know. I have a feeling it may be SummerSlam, or it may even be on Friday night SmackDown taping. I honestly don't know, but I reckon he will cash it in on Orton, and the feud will just have to live on, I suppose, because I still think there is a lot more to expect, for us to expect from this feud, and I think it's going to be ongoing for a few more pay-per-view events, not including Money in the Bank. But yeah, I think we will see Christian with Money in the Bank, and it'll be interesting because and as far as Christian turning heel, I actually think it's a good thing because he's a good heel. He's experienced. He has 17 years experience in the WWE. Right now, he's the most experienced heel. And I just I prefer, if you're gonna ask me on my honest opinion, I prefer Christian as a heel over as a heel rather than a face. And I think his in-ring stuff is great, and I think he will cash in on Orton and become world champion. But I think before this feud finishes, before whatever happens between Orton and Christian, I think before it finishes, Christian will walk out world champion. When it's all finished and it's all over and done with, you're going to see Christian as a world champion. And period. That's it. You're going to see Christian as champion, and you'll move on to his next opponent. Whoever that may be, I don't know. We'll just have to see. So yeah. Again, thanks. Again, I'd like to thank you for listening in. And if you have any suggestions on what I could discuss in my next video, just leave it in a comment, or write me an inbox me on YouTube, whatever. If you want to follow me on Twitter and for latest updates and whatever, that is also in the description. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.